Welcome to Selfish Confidence, a place where we can connect and be real about how hard it is to be your damn self. I'm your host, Jess, and my goal is to help you build confidence and belief in yourself to live any life path you want, even if it's unconventional. It's time to break down those barriers and connect with women who've also felt on the outside by their life choices. We're encouraging you to grab the mic and speak your truth. I know it can be scary, but we're in this together. We got this. Let's dive in. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Motivation Monday from Selfish Confidence with Jess here. I'm popping on a little bit late for this live episode, mostly because Monday mornings can be a little hectic. And even with today being a holiday and I'm trying to slow down, anybody else trying to slow down a little bit today? I just couldn't catch up when it came to time. And I let the morning get the better of me. And maybe you can relate to that when we're slowing down and we're just trying to enjoy moments, we lose track of time, right? I was actually working on a workshop this week and we talked about what are the things that take up that time that you're just I don't even notice time is passing. And it definitely was one of those things this morning. And I've been writing out my morning routine and the things that I really want to stick to. And I'm assuming just like you, it's really hard to stay consistent with some of those morning routines. And I was feeling that today. So I'm coming on a little late with wet hair. I did shower, but I wanted to make sure that I was popping on this Monday, on this holiday Monday, where we could hang out and spend some time together and just get boosted for the week ahead. And I wanted to talk to you today about what direction should I take. And if you see in the title that I put on the live episode, and for those who are listening to the recording, I put the word should. And if you know me, you know how I feel about that should. I actually was talking to my sister the other day, and she said, yeah, I know. Every time I say it, I hear your voice in my head. And I was like, yes. And maybe you hear that too. And if that's you, I'm like, I feel you. Because I say the word should all the freaking time. But I wanted to put that in the title today because as I was laying in bed last night, I was like, man, what direction should I be taking? What direction should I be doing? And good morning to those who are on live. Hello. Ashley, my sister who just popped on live. I just said your name before you came on. But I was talking about the should and what direction should I be taking? And I actually hear this a lot when it comes to my clients and the people who come to work with me. They're just wait, where should I go? What should I do? I want to do what you're doing. What did you do? And there's something about the journey that I can't quite pinpoint what your next direction should be. Because I actually think direction doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what that next direction is or what that place, that thing that you think you should be doing is. What if the next thing you should be doing is just to do something? It's just to take one step forward. The direction doesn't matter. Because I truly believe where you end up is where you're supposed to be, and there's no wrong decision along the way. There's no wrong direction at all. It just matters that you take action, that you take one step forward in some kind of way. So when someone asks me, well, where should I go? It's okay, well, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to try? What's on your heart? Where are you feeling pulled? Because there truly is no wrong answer and no wrong direction when it comes to the journey that you're trying to get to. And even though you saw someone else do it, someone that you admire so much, and you're just wow, the way they did it, I want to do exactly what they did. But even if I were to give you this bullet blueprint of everything that you could do step by step by step, of course, maybe you would see success, but it wouldn't be your journey. That's somebody else's. You have a unique path and a unique journey. And there's no should. There's no, step that you should take next. You know in your heart what it is. And I used to hate, I hate when coaches tell me that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm hey, I hired you. I want you to sit down. I want you to tell me, what's my next step? What am I supposed to be doing? What do I, you're the expert, right? That's why we hire coaches. But it's not the case. They're actually just here to guide us. I'm here to guide you on your journey. And so as much as I hate the question too and would love a blueprint from someone, that's not what got me here. What got me here was taking steps, trying things out, doing trial and error, because for me, that's what works best. I have to get out in the real world. I have to try things. I was just at IKEA yesterday returning a mirror with my girlfriend, and she was like, well, Jess, if you knew this mirror was too big or that you were going to have to return it, why did you take it home? And I was like, well, one, I wanted to prove my husband wrong when he told me it was too big when I told him measurements. And two, I was just like, you know what? I had to bring it home. I had to try it out. I had to see if it was going to work. And I brought it home and it didn't work. And I had to take it back to the store. Was that some extra steps? Yes, it certainly was. But was it a waste of time? No, it wasn't, because it was my journey and it was my choice of getting the mirror, even though I knew it probably wasn't going to work, and bringing it back when it didn't fit. That's a great thing about return policies. Check your return policies before you do some of these experiments. But I knew, even if you know the next step that you might be taking might not be the right one for you, but you're feeling the pull to try it anyway, that experience is needed on this journey. Even if you don't feel like it's the right relationship or it's the right job or it's the right thing you're doing right now, maybe it is where you're supposed to be just for the next few minutes, maybe for the next year. You get some experience, then you're going to check on to the next thing. It doesn't have to be a linear and perfect journey. I actually love when I see the journey like go up and down, and I'm like, man, like I notice that actually in podcast downloads too, when they go up and down. And don't get me wrong, I'd love those numbers to always be going up. But that's not life. That's not reality. That's not what's going to happen. It's always going to be this roller coaster of a ride. And if you're willing to get on and you're willing to buckle in and you're willing to try some things, you're going to see success, whatever that means for you. Whatever that end destination is, you might not know what it is. I sure as heck did not know it was going to be sitting here. Ooh, I get even emotional as I think that. I did not know it would be sitting here on a Monday with you. I really thought I was going to be like the corporate girl, the working in the government, doing the 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, because I thought that was what the dream was. But until I started to do some trial and error and started to try some different things and, maybe going to a different gym or even going to different courses and trying things out, that's what led me here. That's what led me to figuring out that I wanted something different and I wanted something more. So until you start playing around, until you start getting in the dirt and figuring things out for yourself and making mistakes and forgetting the should and just doing something that you feel pulled to do. Maybe it's to try a pottery class or to take dance lessons or to just have a girls' night and hang out with the girls. Whatever it is that you're feeling pulled to do, there's no should in that next step. It's just to try something. I truly do believe whatever that end destination is, the things in the middle does not matter. The things that get you there do not matter. So I want you to just take a step, to take something in the direction that you feel pulled to go. And then send me a DM and tell me what it is. Where are you feeling pulled to go? What is it that you want to be doing? What is on your heart? What's that step? Is it to join our confidence and crochet experience and to learn, something crafty? And like me, I'm not a crafty gal, but I would love to have something that I can do in the evenings that's not sitting and watching Netflix. So I'm just like, bring on the crafts. I don't know. I want to try anything. I've been having this pull actually to do watercolor painting, and I haven't gone to the store and gotten the thing. So maybe that's what I'm going to do next, is just to start doing a few crafty things and doing something that's not watching Netflix or scrolling on my phone. I want to be doing something different and something fun that feels good for me. And maybe for you, you're like, I am a crafty gal. I do crafts all day long. Or maybe you're an athletic type and you love to go to the gym in the evenings. Whatever that is for you, wherever you're feeling pulled, I want you to take a step in that direction. And yeah, connect with me. Let me know what that is. And I'm so excited to see and hear where you're going and what you're doing. I hope you have an awesome week and a wonderful holiday if you're listening to this live, holiday Monday, and enjoy some time for you. I challenge you to just sit and figure out, what do I want to do this week? What would be fun? And then take the step to do it. I'm so proud of you. I am so grateful that we could connect today. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with a friend or on your social media and tag me so I can personally thank you for helping me grow this community and get my message out there. And don't forget, you deserve to embrace your truth. It's time to live life your way.